What's going on? Educated Rebel here. I know I have not been making any videos, especially any meaningful videos or any updates or anything for a long while now. I apologize for that. I've still been working both jobs. I had to move to two separate locations because I went from living on my own for 10 months to living with a family member now. Unfortunately, the van life stuff is not happening, but I'm pretty much in a similar thing, financially speaking, where I can still safely accrue most of my money to paying my debts off and everything, so that's a plus. Like I said, I'm living with a couple family members and stuff, so had to switch my job locations. I'm still working like crazy. I'm working the 40 hours at the main job and about 20 hours a week at the second job. But good news is both new job locations are way better than the last ones. So that made the move to the farther place and everything actually worth it, as opposed to plan A. So plan B is working out great. But anyway, regardless. So I want to say that for the Pokemon card Facebook group, that I have a lot of big plans. Here's the thing, it's kind of redundant because I don't have time with the mission of paying my debt off and working so much for that. I don't have time to really implement things. But there'll be a whole lot of things rolling out by the time my debt's paid off. Unfortunately, it looks like if I were to estimate, because I don't have a 100% budget done yet, it's almost there, but if I put an X specific safe amount on the debt every month, then, which is like $1,000, I would probably be done in about 13 months or so. But then there's a little overhead to that, so maybe like 13 or 14 months, maybe, something like that. So I still got to figure all that stuff out. The money's been coming in. I allotted it to some things already. But I just need to finalize a budget that's more than halfway done. Hoping within a week I can do that, but we'll see. One thing, jumping around a bit here, I do want to start doing some videos to keep things going, I don't just want to be dead, and obviously, I do have a little bit of time to do that, so, I guess I'll try to start. One thing is that, even though I'm probably 130 pounds, I'm actually in the worst shape that I've ever been in my life. I'm almost 24. So, starting tomorrow, because I did it a couple nights ago, starting tomorrow, I want to jog and eventually run, but for now, jog every night after work, even if it's the night I have both jobs, all day and night. Excuse me. So that's the thing. So I'm gonna try to jog at night daily. So I'll keep you guys updated on whether I'm completing that or not completing that. I'm very comfortable right now with my schedule and everything. I just did some things to make it better, and it was already doable. So I'm hoping that I actually can sneak in some small activity in the Pokemon group within the next couple weeks, or at least the next month, and have it be, somewhat consistent. I do want to make a new Pokemon card group that's specifically for raffles only, so Razzes, Waffles, what have you, blah blah blah. But it's not really going to be any of those three things at all. Note that, not really. Because I have a lot of custom ideas that most people aren't doing a lot of the things that I have ideas of for these. Some people are doing variations of it, but not like I envision it. So I made a post. I can't edit this video right now, but I made a post in the Facebook group if you want to check it out. I basically said something that I want to eventually start, one, a middleman grading service, and two, the most secure raffle-based Facebook group out there in general. Not to mention, at first, I'm only going to have it for Pokemon cards. It might be one of my only groups in the Educated Rebel network that eventually I will have the group be cross hobby integrated, because right now I'm only doing Pokemon cards, but I want to eventually do PC stuff, old coins and currency, new and old video game stuff. So so basically what I got going on right now, just like a 6-minute update for you guys so far. Sorry for being dead and not doing anything and stagnant. But yeah, so to kind of summarize, I'm working on the debt. That's my primary goal, and that's the mission we're in right now. Getting that credit card debt to go away. So we're doing that. And I want to start a middleman Pokemon card grading service soon that's going to have more grading company support than any middleman online, as far as I know, unless someone shows me other ones. Because there's a whole lot of overseas companies that a lot of people love and like and they're using, and then you have a lot of local smaller business, other grading companies in the United States for Pokemon cards that are doing a good job for them freaking selves, and I'm gonna help promote them so long as you look at their public information and everything checks out and everything's by books and everything is acceptable and decent quality, then yeah, I'm gonna fucking use them and I'm gonna fucking love it. And I hope that I can bring, other people in to start, hey, well, I've been meaning to try this one out. Oh, haven't seen that one before, but it looks interesting. And Steven or Educated Rebel has it in his verified list. So why not sub some cards to them, blah, blah, blah. Whether you sub to them directly or use me, doesn't matter. I recommend subbing your cards yourself with all grading companies and not using a middleman. But anyway, I'm starting a middleman card grading service. That's a thing. So I'm going to be real with you guys. I hope. So anyway. So that's pretty much it. That and the waffle group, which I'll get into. Waffle, raffle, whatever. That I'll get into later and later videos. We're about a little more than 8 minutes in, so I'm going to cut this video now. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for being in the Facebook group. I will be doing a whole lot of stuff there. Like, once I'm on my feet and active, there'll always be some nice custom, probably monthly, or I'm thinking I want to do a lot of things bi-monthly, but like monthly or bi-monthly, probably bi-monthly for this one, giveaways for the Facebook group top contributors. In the group settings or the admin settings, it shows you the top contributors of the group in a list. So I'll be doing giveaways at some point for that. But I mean, as far as right now, for like the 3 other goals I mentioned, don't really, prioritize that 4th one, that it's going to come soon. Like, don't think that it's going to come soon. I want to go full force with stuff. And then the 5th thing is get an LLC. And the 6th thing is get an actual physical store, which should happen hopefully soon, one after the other. But again, this isn't going to be until, I've been saying to people 2 to 3 years from now that I want to have my own physical business. It's going to be great, hopefully. So, but yeah. All right. So 9.5 minutes in. You guys have a good night. Talk to you later. Find me on Facebook and message me and talk to me.